Welcome back to another Black Guy, White Girls review. I'm Young Slim.
I'm Captain Slime.
And L.Lee.
And we're going to do the whole season of Game of Thrones Season 1. You know, I know it's old, but there's no bad situation of going back and revisiting history. We dug into it a little bit further, and we're going to... My bad. Fuck. My fault. Yo, we dug into it, and we're going to go back and check it out. And we're going to dig into it, and we're going to review it, because this is like almost the end, okay? There's only 10 more episodes fucking left. So we want to go from the beginning and every week to where we're caught up to where we're at right now. So let's see.
Alright, so let's get started. And the reason why we're going back to the beginning is because it's so imperative of what's to come with the end of the series approaching ahead. And just also for any of you fans out there, for a refresher course and a reminder memory, just so you know how things tie in, because we know how deep and how many layers that there actually is to the Game of Thrones series, especially with each character and each thing that they have going on. So let's get started with the first episode, starting with the biggest thing, the White Walkers.
White Walkers. The fucking White Walkers start off. You have 3 Rangers ranging north of the wall.
Yeah, north of the wall, where we get introduced to.
Okay, so they were told to hunt down wildlings. So they're ranging, they're doing their job, they're doing their thing, yeah. And then they find corpses, like, and shaped in like a particular pattern.
Right. Dead bodies.
Dead bodies. Basically dead bodies of dead wildlings and animals. So the one guy that was leading the range didn't believe the ranger that found the dead bodies. So anyway, long story short, they end up getting killed by White Walkers. That's the first time and the only time you see White Walkers in season 1,
yeah,
right? Like,
in the very beginning.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then if you don't see them, like, when's the next time you see White Walkers?
I don't know. Do you end up seeing at the end of the season 10, or if not, it's till an episode season 2. If not, you see at episode 10 of the first.
Do they even show White Walkers in season 2? I don't think they do. To be honest with you.
Because we have to get introduced. You do end up seeing them. It's not till season 3 then that they become a bigger part, because they end up.
That's the next time you see White Walkers in season 3.
When
From
they start
the first
to become
episode,
because of the stuff with the wildlings and Jon Snow.
everyone talks about them, but
you
nobody
never
believes
see
in them.
again.
Everyone talks about them, like
that girl.
Osha.
Okay.
Osha.
Yeah,
Osha.
the wildlings.
Yeah, the wildling. She talks about them, but no one else mentions White Walkers. Ned Stark, and then
Somebody
Tyrion.
else did.
That's it.
And
That's
it's
it.
only just like basically urban legend.
It's like an urban legend.
Yep. And
It's an
many
urban legend.
people don't believe it, but you have some of these few that are pretty wiseful people that they think that they say that they exist, that it's true that they exist.
Only
Everybody
a
can say
handful
they've
of
been
people
gone
believe
for
it.
1,000
And it's
years.
very few
They've been
people.
gone for 1,000 years.
Yep.
They've been
Believe it.
sleeping
Yeah.
under the ice, and that's
all
about
we
it.
know.
No one believes in them.
Right.
So that's basically like
They just think it's a legend, just a tale.
like the
Right.
Jersey Devil or the
Right.
Boogeyman or
Abominable
Now,
Snowman.
also,
Abominable-
that's
yeah,
also
some shit
too,
like
because
that.
most of these people, you
Bigfoot.
have to think
Yeah.
too, have never traveled across the wall either. So they also haven't seen anything north of the wall, because the only people who even barely go north of the wall are the rangers that might be hunting wildlings for a certain reasoning.
that's
So that might be too, that they might have been out, but they're not, have nobody's come in contact with them, because nobody's out north of the wall like that except the wildling. That's why the girl Osha is so, you know, definite on that they're still wildlings. I mean, that they're still White Walkers.
Yeah. But basically, so at this point, we basically have wildlings that are only ones that believe in White Walkers.
Yep.
Right.
And other than that, and some people in the Night's Watch.
A
handful of
yeah,
people,
a
because not everybody in the
handful.
Night's Watch believe in
No.
it. So that's where we start at. Basically, White Walkers, Night's Watch, and it's introduced to the show. Then they go to basically the Stark family.
Yeah, the
Introduce
introduction
you
into
of the
Stark
main,
family.
basically
Winterfell.
Winterfell. That's where it says
Right.
Winterfell at the bottom of the screen.
That's right.
It basically introduces you to basically. Would you say the Starks are the main characters in this show?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say that there's even other, main characters, but it's definitely surrounded around the Starks because that's why it also opens with them in Winterfell, and you see how they're such a prime thing in season 1, and we get so closely developed with them and get connected to them, but that's why even too throughout the rest of the season, you follow every one of their children
Yeah.
that is played out. You see every one of their stories unfold. So they obviously play a huge part, and it's also a huge part of their actions that also take place with what happens with the Iron Throne and things like that as such too.
Yeah.
Starting with Ned, you have
yeah.
to think.
So in season 1, would you say Ned Stark is the main character?
I definitely
The
even
main
think,
character.
Yeah, I even think still too. He plays a character, not a main character, but even throughout the rest of the seasons too, you see him play still. There's constantly, you go through episodes where he's constantly mentioned more than once in episodes. And it's like he's still almost a part, he's even part of the story without even being alive, And that's why I think he's still even a character in the story. He might not be the very main character now in these seasons, but he still plays a role. Even now, the recent episodes, you see stuff, or even in previous season.
Okay. So, all right, boom. Well, the season starts out with, then we jump to, boom, the next act, what would you say, goes to King's Landing, and it's Jon Arryn is dead.
Okay. And now that
Jon Arryn's dead, and you meet Queen Cersei and her twin brother.
And there's a need for a hand to the king now. We need somebody to be...
The hand of the king.
The hand of the king.
Jon Arryn has passed away.
And that is the issue that is facing right now in King's Landing.
Yeah.
That they need...
a hand of the king.
A hand of the king.
Now, everyone knows that Robert Baratheon, who's the king, his best friend, his main man, his ace Boone Coon, his Dizog,
from back in the day,
his boy, back when they was playing, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, hopscotch, red light, green light, shit like that. They go back to that. So, Robert Baratheon, Ned Stark. So everyone knew that he was going to have Ned Stark take his Jon Arryn's position as hand of the king. Everyone knew that. So that's where they go. So the king heads to Winterfell, and
everybody's threatened by it but yet that we know, but there is, shadiness going on in King's Landing. So now that Ned Stark's coming, who's known to be honest and
an honorable man. Ned Stark is an honorable man.
And he's wise and this, that. Now it's threatening how King's Landing has been being run for so many years. And it's giving them a little scare, if not a cheek,
Well, you're talking about the worms in the story.
We don't know yet, but you can tell that they're worried. They're already worried about it.
They weren't feeling it. They weren't feeling the fact that Ned was there.
From the very beginning.
That Ned, Varys, Littlefinger, even Renly. But no, Renly was cool with Ned taking that position. I feel like that. Don't you feel like that?
But I feel like too when they went to Winterfell and everything, like Cersei, Joffrey, none of them wanted to go knowingly too. I feel like it was a threat too that even Joffrey even took it before then, before nothing that you even knew of anything in the future, that they didn't want to go to Winterfell. Remember, they felt too good for it. You know?
Yeah. It felt like it was like a they were Beverly Hills and they went to
slumming.
fucking Camden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically how it was. This is a
they were
beautiful country. So let's skip ahead. Boom. Let's get down because we get to where we find out that the Queen Cersei, and her twin brother Jaime Lannister
are doing
sleeping together.
Doing what? Doing the
Some
butt.
nasty shit.
Doing the butt.
This is when we really start to know the darkness and the secrets that are circling around the walls of King's Landing.
Little Stark boy.
Ned
What's
Stark.
his name? I forget.
Brandon Stark.
Okay, Brandon. Yeah. He was
What did he do?
Climbing on the wall.
Go
Like
ahead.
he was supposed to be doing.
And what happened?
Peeked in the window
And then
seen
what
them
did he
having
see?
sex. Yeah.
Seeing them doing what?
Having sex.
Say it again.
Having nasty fucking sex like they're
Nasty fucking
nasty as shit.
sex.
Because that's
Brother and
disgusting.
sister.
Brother and
That's
sister.
disgusting.
Jake and Kate.
Fucking trifling.
Jake and Kate. Fucking like brothers and sisters that they
Oh
are.
my God.
That's just my
So
opinion.
nasty.
You know, it is what it is. That's what I think. But, you know, that's just how they were. Whatever. But, okay.
There's no
After
excuse.
that,
Incest
Okay.
is incest.
Bran gets
Pushed out the window by Jamie.
Jamie Lannister. Shoves the poor boy of 12 out the window.
And we
It's
see
pretty
how
high,
low
too. It's
and
pretty
cold
high
this
up.
man can stoop to the levels he can stoop for the Lannister family. It's right there. The beginning is right there.
He wanted to kill the boy because he called him fucking his sister. Fucking his sister.
Right.
And knew Ned was about to come
Yep.
to King's Landing as the king's hand, and
Yeah.
therefore it throws
He did not want him to find out.
completely that now too to find out we don't know, but it could also now affect the line and
Right.
legacy of
Mhm.
who's in line for the throne.
Yeah.
So that's why it's also so important, because we know that's what the Lannisters' ultimate goal is to stay in King's Landing and being
Stay in
And
power.
being
Stay in
control,
power.
yeah.
Stay in
Stay in
power.
power.
Right.
So-
Money, power. Money in
Money,
the throne.
power, respect, fear, all that shit is there. Like, if
Right.
you have that, you rule the 7 kingdoms. But if you're fucking your sister and people think that your kids aren't the kings,
Legitimate.
Then you're screwed out of
That's
it.
actually treason. I'm sure you're having
definitely
sex with
treason.
That's
that should be
definitely
illegal.
hanging
Period.
straight with their heads. And you
Right.
know Robert Baratheon, because he was
That was
already
nice.
promised to somebody else.
That was nice.
Literally, was promised to marry somebody else. and that
Lyanna
didn't
Stark.
work, who was-
Lyanna Stark.
Lyanna Stark, who was his true love, and you know that
Right.
when he visits the tombs and
Mhm.
stuff like that, you see that.
Mhm.
That's who he really was in
Yep.
love with. So therefore, Cersei was just the power move that they did with the
That he
Lannisters
needed
Right.
to
destroying
take
the
the
houses.
7 kingdoms
That's right.
without
Yeah.
any interference.
That's right. So it wasn't as much of a love thing. So anything of any type of treason like that you were having sex with anybody, let alone if your brother of all people, is definitely treason to the crown and off with your head.
That's pretty much
Pretty
treason
much.
to the world.
Right. Yeah.
Who fucks
Yeah, well, that's
the
They're
brother and
siblings.
Well,
That's
we're referring to the
disgusting.
Game of Thrones, but you're absolutely right. It's,
No, that ain't made
Despicable.
up. That ain't made up shit,
Yeah,
yo.
people
Yeah.
actually do that
There's
shit.
people
and
that
it's
do that
oh,
shit.
hell
disgusting,
yeah, absolutely.
That's
Jake
some-
and Kate.
It's just wrong.
Jake and Kate.
Yeah.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, fucking knocking boots. Fucking brother and sister.
Mm.
Who does that? Would
That's
you ever fuck your
disturbing.
brother?
I don't have one, but
You
if I
don't
did,
have one.
hell no.
Or what about two? Do you agree
Would
with
you
sisters
fuck your
fucking
brother?
sisters? No.
Oh my god. Who
What'd you
does-
say?
Like I've heard about, like you see twins, like twins.
Oh shit! What was that?
Yeah,
with
having
fucking
like
sisters?
threesomes with people and shit.
Sisters
No.
having sisters.
I heard some
yeah.
shit like that
Fuck
before.
no.
Yeah, I think that's just as bad.
It
It's
is.
your
Why?
sister.
It's
Of course, it's
disgusting.
fucking
I don't
disgusting.
care if
It
it's not.
is.
You're not actually
It is
penetration.
disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It still is disgusting.
How could you try to get?
I knew these girls in high
Mm-mm.
school that were hooking
No.
up twins.
Oh,
That used to hook up, and all the guys
exactly.
used to
Ew.
think it was hot. And I'm
Get
like,
the fuck
that's
out of
hot.
here.
That's
Get the
that's
fuck out of here.
disgusting. That's
Names.
Yes,
I need names.
disgusting.
I need names. I need names.
Wait, so
I need
guys
names.
thought that shit
I
was
need
hot?
fucking names. Who was this in Glassboro High
I
School?
know, you don't
Huh,
think that
get
shit
it.
was hot.
Who did that? Tell me.
In Glassboro,
We need some
we gotta
names.
Put it on blast.
Names.
On
Name 'em.
blast.
Who? What twins were fucking kissing and making out with each other?
I cannot give these names.
Okay,
Yo,
let's get back to Game of Thrones.
Yeah, back to
everybody.
Game of Thrones. Okay. Where the fuck? What the fuck?
Thank you.
You're gonna be putting people on blast.
Sarah was making out with her twin sister.
Oh my god.
Shit, if I had a twin sister, she would be hot. But
You be hitting that shit, right? Anyway.
My beer to
Okay.
that.
right, back to
After that, okay. Then we go to motherfucking episode 2. That is where basically everybody, all the Starks are leaving King's Landing, and they're all
yeah,
saying
gonna
goodbye
make
to
the
each
move
other.
to
Yeah, they're going.
to
King's
Bran
Landing.
Bran
Because
is in a
Ned
coma.
Stark's gonna be
Yeah, he's-
the hand of the king.
Yeah.
And
That's
his
why the
mom's
whole
sitting by
trip
his bedside the whole time.
Baratheon went there.
Yep, Lady Stark, Catelyn Stark is by
she's
Bran's
there.
bedside. He's in a coma due to Jaime throwing him out the window,
Mhm.
and you have Arya, Sansa, and Ned going to
I was just gonna say
King's
that all of
Landing.
them go.
King's
That all
Landing.
go.
No.
They all leave.
Yeah.
Not all leave. Not
Yeah,
all
no,
the
Two
they don't all
daughters
leave.
and
Okay.
Ned, yeah.
Yeah.
We
and
have to
then-
make this important because this is definitely important. That this is where they start the split. You see the split of the Stark family.
Yeah.
Starts right here.
And they never see each other ever again. But
Yeah, never again. He's absolutely right. You don't see that each other. They never once again are all united ever again.
Ever
the last
again.
Oh,
time
wow.
they ever see each other are right there,
Yep.
all together. Is in
episode 2, season 1.
Winterfell. Exactly.
Yeah.
Winterfell in there that you see all the Starks, brother, sisters, mother, father, all together. Is the last
That's
time.
the last time we see it.
And then they split. You
Not
see,
just that.
just like you said, that only the certain ones go to King's Landing.
Oh,
Why the rest
Theon
is
too.
stupid.
Theon as well. Theon stays with Robb. Jon Snow joins the Night's Watch.
Right.
Because he's feeling some type of way.
Because
He's
Lady
disconnected
Stark makes him
to
feel
the
like
family.
shit.
We also let's touch on that too.
Yeah.
John's feeling disconnected from the family because he doesn't have the Stark name, and with the Stark name comes all that credibility, the nobility, and just the rights to being a Stark. And he's constantly called a bastard, constantly reminded of it, and they constantly talk
Eats him
bad
inside.
about
Like,
his mother
yeah.
and things like that. And he doesn't even know who his mother is, has no idea.
Yep.
And it's actually too very honorable of Catherine and Ned to take in that they take in this bastard, especially how it was back then. It's not common that she takes this in that he had an affair and brings this child home,
Mhm.
and they raise him like their own. But yet he can't feel that because he does not have the Stark name. So he
It's
feels
all about a name.
out of place constantly. He constantly feels out of place.
He feels less than.
Yes,
Than the
inadequate.
rest of them.
You're
Like,
absolutely
He
correct.
feels like they're all better than him.
Mhm.
He feels sorry for himself. Like, what the fuck, man?
He feels like the lone wolf. That's
Yeah.
exactly how he
And
feels.
in reality, Lady Stark didn't help that. She
No.
treated him like dog shit because she feels that her husband cheated
She
on her.
resented him.
Yeah.
She didn't really resent him, but at the same time, she took it out on him that
On
she
him.
wasn't close
Not
to him
her
like
husband.
her other children.
Not her husband.
Yeah.
She took it out on. She thinks her husband cheated on her, so she takes it out on the baby and not the fucking husband. Why would she take it out on his
But
baby?
But she
Messed up.
also lets him live there and stay there at the same
She
time.
can't
but
stop
at the
it.
same time,
That's not her
deep down,
crib.
She has
That
resentment.
bitch is from motherfucking River Run.
She
That
has
ain't her crib.
resentment.
She's resenting him
Yeah.
because she.
Because every time she looks at him, you gotta think it reminds her of the affair.
Yeah, but at
That
the
is
same
true,
time,
but still
if
not
As
his
you
much
do
fault,
not
as she
though.
wants to accept
But it's
him,
not his fault.
It's
It's
not,
not
his
his
fault,
fault.
but as
It's not
much
his
as she
fault.
wants to accept him, that's what she thinks of and sees it. Well, you're actually right. She should be punishing Ned.
Yeah.
Not
him.
him.
Not the
She's
yeah,
taking it out on the
exactly.
baby.
But he's
So-
not
Who has
completely
nothing to
an
do with it.
outcast. Let's
Yeah,
just
he was
not
rich. He had a good
completely
life.
shit.
He was a good life. He had
And
a
he had
good
all the
life.
same stuff they had,
They
but
all.
he wasn't.
Right.
He did just feel out of place, and she didn't love him like her own children. Let's put it that way.
Okay, but at the same time, how can you treat a baby or
Right.
an innocent child or
Any
an
different
innocent
than you treat the
human
rest of your
that has
children.
nothing to do?
We don't
He
know
didn't-
how
Any
she
different than you
obviously
treat your
raised the
children.
baby. That's she must even had to nurse the baby if it was a baby. You got to think of that. We don't know that. We never seen her with the
Yeah.
baby.
Right.
That's true. We don't know exactly how she was to the baby, but you're absolutely right.
Right.
He's still an innocent victim in the whole situation and scenario. You're absolutely right.
Can't blame
The
the
children.
fucking children.
You're absolutely right. I
And
agree
that's what Lady
110%,
Stark
but
did.
I'm
She
just
was a
trying to
bitch.
tell you where it comes
Fucked up.
from. But it doesn't make it okay or acceptable, but that's why. That's why don't cheat. That's it. That's simple.
Yeah,
Bottom
I
line.
agree. But
Don't cheat,
Bottom
don't
line,
have
don't
no
cheat.
babies on your fucking
Bottom line.
significant other, on your husband, on your wife.
yeah, let's
Don't
move
do
on.
It.
What's
Don't
she
do it
talking
for your
about?
children. Don't do
Let's
it to
move
your
on.
wife. Don't do it
Let's
to your
move
significant
on.
other.
I agree.
Learn from him. Don't do it.
I'm not fucking
I'm
Ned,
just
motherfucker. Okay. I don't know what she was talking about. I'm nothing but a positive role model in the community. But back to the show. Okay. After this, you have episode 2, season 1. You have Arya training with the butcher's boy.
Because she wants to be
A
not
s-
the average female, but she wants to learn how to
She's kind of a
protect
tomboy.
herself.
She's a tomboy.
Yeah,
She wants to learn how to
because
scrap.
we've seen her
Right.
doing the archery and wants
Yeah.
to compete
Yep.
with her brothers
That's
and
what she
keep up
does.
with her boys, and she wants to be able to defend herself.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
so
absolutely
she's
not.
practicing with
And
the
I love
butcher's
that
boy.
Ned supports it.
Knife fighting and shit.
Right.
That's later down the road.
That is
but
cool that
the
he
knife
supports
fighting,
it.
they're practicing with swords and shit, sticks. And then
Sticks. Yeah.
Joffrey, the prince,
Right.
The
and
training.
Sansa,
Yeah.
the bitch,
intended.
come up to her.
Yeah,
They're like,
because
she's like Arya, and
she wants to impress Joffrey. We
Right.
already know
Yes.
that she's feeling some way, type or form, and they're already having the minds of Joffrey and Sansa. Maybe.
so Micah, the butcher's boy, she's like, oh, that's my sister. That's your sister. So Joffrey wants to show off, pulls out a fucking sword,
Right.
and tries to fight Micah with a stick, who has a stick.
with
He's
a
like-
real sword.
With a real sword. And
Right.
He says, "Oh, you think you thinks he's
he
like
wants to
tries
use
to
it.
show him up."
Yeah, he tries to show him up, showing off, flexing muscle on him. He knocks him down, and then fucking he starts cutting his face with a sword, and Arya hits him with a stick, and then he calls her a filthy little cunt and starts swinging a sword at her, and Nymeria, Arya's direwolf,
Yep. The
comes
dire
in
wolf, which
and-
each Stark child is presented with.
Right.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
Yeah, we forgot
Right,
to
we did
mention
forget
that.
to mention
That's
that.
Forgot about
what
the
the-
art, yeah.
Backtrack for
Back
a
and
second.
try-
Each Stark
Message!
child
And then they go back. Each Stark child has a direwolf.
that is there to protect them, that they found out there, which are supposedly they're
They said
very
they weren't-
rare. They
yeah,
didn't
they
even
weren't
think
supposed
that
to be
any
alive
existed
anymore.
Yes.
And they found them out in the wild,
The mom was
and
dead.
the mother was dead and slayed, and they found the litter,
The pups.
and there was exactly enough
5.
for
each
child, for Stark child to each raise, and it was their responsibility to take
Yep.
care of and raise their wolf. So each child has a dire wolf, each Stark child, and it's there to protect them, which it does. You will find
Yep.
out throughout the series.
Yes. So let's jump back ahead. The wolf, Arya's wolf, bites Joffrey, the prince, for attacking
Arya,
Arya
with
and-
the sword,
with a sword.
Right.
She
doing what its instinct is to protect, its owner.
Yes.
Exactly.
So the wolf bites her,
Bites his arm.
bites
goes
his
in
hand,
arm.
bites his
Him,
hand. It was a
not
little
her.
nibble. He's a bitch. He's a hoe, man.
And exactly, there's nothing lethal, but it bites him, and
Yeah.
he's a prince, and God forbid it's gonna scar. It's gonna leave a
Right.
mark
So they want to put him to fucking put the wolf to death.
Right.
to death.
Yeah, so Arya
And
fucking.
still a young wolf at this point.
It's a
Uh-huh.
baby.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
pup.
very
It's a
Grown
baby.
yet, yeah.
So Arya takes Joffrey's sword, throws it in the lake, and runs.
Right.
And then her and Nymeria run, her wolf,
Mhm.
and she tells Nymeria to run off because they're gonna kill her for what she did to Joffrey.
Right.
So she throws rocks at Nymeria, and Nymeria pretty much leaves.
Takes
Right?
off.
Right.
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 Right?
Right.
You sure? Okay.
Just checking.
Right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So Nymeria runs the fuck off, and Arya runs away. She's hiding in
Right.
the woods. Hiding in the woods, fucking,
She's scared.
because she's scared. So Ned is looking for Arya, and he has all his men looking for her. And then they find Arya, and they bring her before the king. And Robert Baratheon, Ned's best friend, and basically no one can. Joffrey's saying one thing,
Arya's saying,
Arya's
Yeah.
saying one
they're
thing.
two children.
So-
they want to treat it as such.
So
but
they need to find out what the
Cersei's
truth
making
is.
the big deal about this.
No. So they bring Sansa up to tell her
But
version
even
of the
before
story.
Right,
that,
she said she
Cersei's
didn't
making
see
a big
anything,
deal
right?
And she
about it,
fucking
saying
lies.
that he's
Yeah,
gonna
so
be
she didn't see
scarred, that
nothing.
he's a prince, and it's gonna be scarring and all that. She's the one in Robert's ear about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
she
yeah.
is.
She's
Yes,
on
she
his,
was.
yeah,
Yeah.
She
because
was on
yeah,
his dick about
She was on his sack about that shit.
Saying that, oh, you know.
This is what you're going to do to the people that
you're gonna
scars
let
your
this happen
son.
to your son. You see, when we come here, we're slumming in Camden. You see what I'm saying? That this is what happens when we hang out with trash. Our son's already been up. You know, she wasn't having it. She was not having none of that shit. She's like, this has got to go. We're out of here.
She's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, she fucking is.
Yeah, she's into that. She was riding the shit, so that's why he called the meeting and said, because if not, he would have just left it at it's two little kids squabbling.
Yeah.
Right.
Children fight. Yeah. What do you have me do? Whoop her through the streets.
Exactly.
That's what he says.
Exactly what he says.
That's
if she
exactly
rides him, and there's gonna be a scar. Your prince is scarred for life because of this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So.
You're lucky he can still use his hair. You know, all dramatic.
Yeah. So
you're lucky we didn't catch AIDS.
Oh my god.
That wolf had a needle in his fucking.
Oh shit.
So anyway, so what happened was Cersei ends up having the wolf killed, but they couldn't find the wolf that bit Joffrey, so they end up killing Sansa's wolf because Sansa fucking lied
on
and they end up
her own blood. On her own blood to impress the prince. Because she wanted to be thrown.
Until they killed her fucking wolf, Lady. Lady got killed because Sansa lied
on her own sister.
On her own sister.
Arya.
And the butcher's boy.
Yep,
and the butcher's boy gets fucking smoked.
Killed.
Like, he gets killed by the fucking hound. Because she fucking... No, Joffrey had her... Oh, yeah, because Joffrey said that they fucking whooped his ass, they jumped him,
to him and this and this, and they lied about it. They both lied about it because he was cut up and everything else, and they wanted to know, well, what about his son? Like, what was they going to do about that? What about the butcher's boy who had to get cut up and everything else?
So instead of just going to give him a beating, they fucking killed him.
Yep.
They killed the poor butcher's boy.
Yeah, but Joffrey's the one who should have been punished in that.
Yeah, he started the
The
bullshit.
butcher's boy.
He started
the shit.
He started and got his ass whooped.
And they were unarmed.
Exactly. Like, come on.
So if anybody should have got the spanking, it should have been Joffrey.
Exactly.
But the butcher's boy got murked.
Not even did he get spanked, he got murked.
Got murked.
Right, that's bullshit.
Got rode down by the hound.
Bullshit.
That's the first person on Arya Stark's list.
Yep. That's the start of her list, but that's further in the future. Okay, we did the first 2 episodes of Game of Thrones. So we're gonna come back with you. Remember, this is Black Guy, White Girl review. Subscribe to my channel.
Young Slim, Captain Swan, Ellie.
Yes. Come back. We're gonna finish this up. We're gonna say that. We're gonna do it again when she wants to come over.
And again.
She don't want to come over. She don't like me no more. I ain't cool enough for her. I ain't cool enough anymore. I ain't cool enough.
He's cool as shit.
Stupid.